Jesus.
Get out of my cell block. Specifically the number 99. Go to 98, you fucker.
But this is 47.
Oh, well, too bad. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 49 of the Vibin podcast.
Wow. Here we are.
That brief short intermission intro was brought to you by the I think his name is S. Craig Zoller film Brawl in Cell Block 99.
We just finished watching that movie about half hour or so ago.
It was pretty fucking solid. Vince Vaughn is an incredible actor in any comedic or dramatic role he does.
Especially dramatic. It always surprises you the most because when you think Vince Vaughn, at least for me, so I'm like, oh yeah, comedy movie guy. But then
like the Wedding Crashers or Wedding Singer, whatever the fuck that is, and other things he's been in that I can't remember.
The what's the Neighborhood Watch?
Oh yeah, that's a good movie as well.
Yeah,
you don't think about him as a serious actor, similar to Robin Williams. You just think about him in a lot of comedic roles, but like Good Will Hunting and
his Suicide.
Yeah, that other serious, more dramatic roles that he's been in. You don't think about those roles as much. But yeah, Vince Vaughn in this movie, incredible. The shaved head with a big giant cross in the back of his bald skull. Sick as fuck. That was a really good.
He's a skinhead.
That's what I kind of thought at the beginning of the movie when I first saw it.
Or maybe a former one, right?
No, I think it's just he's just like a reformed person. He's just all about God and family now. Because in the movie, it kind of says like he was like an alcoholic early on in his life, and he lost his dad to fucking alcoholism, as his friend Gil kind of says about that. And he was probably in prison somewhere. He did some things. He was a boxer as well, so maybe that's just like a symbolism for him that he's like more like a reformed person and a new person now, devoted to family and God and whatever the fucks, But it's very, very good piece of imagery throughout the film.
Right. I was really impressed by the movie a lot because the writing is really good in it. There's a lot of interesting dialogue options. Some words I never even heard before. I was like, huh, all right. Well, but I mean, it's just it was good pacing. It was written well. And I was surprised by Vince Vaughn's character the most. Bradley.
Bradley Thompson.
Thomas. No, Bradley Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah.
Bradley Thomas. Yeah. And it's interesting to see how his character shifts throughout it. Starts off as this clean guy, then gets laid off work, and a bunch of other shit happens. Good times come, and then all hell breaks loose, basically.
It's a great film. S. Craig Zoller, both of his films, or probably all of his films, the two that I've seen, this Brawl in Cell Block 99 and also Dragged Across Concrete, they both have that like really, really good dialogue, like really like poignant, really interesting words and diction, word choice. The fuck are you doing, piece of shit? I'm looking at someone outside the window. But yeah. They're all very well written, very incredibly well shot, well acted. All the actors in them are fantastic. He's similar to Tarantino in the sense that he reuses the same actors in certain movies, like in these two. Vince Vaughn is in both of them. The woman, her name's something. Who did The Thing?
Bruce Jenner?
No, fucking the woman in it, she's fucking great. The warden in it, he's fucking fantastic. But
Put the names right here.
It's those ones right there. These people.
Yep, and now roll the end credits.
Oh,
wow.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I know,
but it was a great movie. It was fantastic, I would say.
Yeah, no, I gave a really good solid. Yeah, I liked it a lot. 10 out of 10. I thought it was a really good movie.
10. All right, yeah, nice.
That was pretty good. It was something I really wasn't expecting to lead it. Well, I mean, near the end, I kind of figured what was going to happen, but that's just because everything fell into place just how it should have been, Yeah,
but the intensity of it, like when he dragged that dude's fucking face. Oh, my God,
yeah, the fucking murder shots in
that was so great. The scraped bone of his inner face. That was such a great shot.
You know what he reminds me of? Bradley Thomas. He reminds me of Trevor from GTA 5. That motherfucker.
But more calm and collected, and
not too
more sane.
Right, with basically Trevor from GTA 5 if he wasn't crazy, but still had every other attribute about him.
If Trevor was a normal person, but had the same capabilities and attributes.
Yeah, pretty solid, right on the head, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about replaying GTA 5.
They have the yeah, I've noticed that it's been going on sale lately. On the PlayStation 5, you can get the PS5 version, either the regular or the online version, for like $5. It's cheap. And then on Xbox One, you can get the game, whatever online and multiplayer all in one. You can get it for free on the Game Pass again since it's
All
back.
right,
And I was
fuck.
thinking of re-download again because I played only the online version for a while because that's what I like doing. It's not that I don't like the story of GTA 5. I've played it a lot already, but I just like doing my character because that's just things that I like doing.
Yeah, you have to just fuck around and do whatever in
Yeah.
the open sandbox
So I might
world.
re-download it again and boot up that character again. See where I don't remember where I was at, but I had a nice car. I know
All
that.
right,
I
that's all that
worked my way up
matters.
to that.
Oh yeah,
Had a couple guns. I was just chilling, not broke. Trying to
that's all that
survive.
matters.
Yeah, trying to survive sometimes when people online I feel like acting like dicks and they just start going in jets and bombing the city.
Yeah, and they just hack it and fucking invincibility and yeah. On Xbox it's probably a lot better than PC, but
Yeah.
it's still pieces of shit.
Yeah, but it's fun sometimes just getting into an all-out city brawl. You're trying to fight for
Oh yeah,
survival, driving everywhere, jumping out of things, running into other stuff. It's pretty fun.
joining in on random fucking heists and then fucking them up because you're not that good.
Yeah, that's why you only do heists with like your friends and stuff. That way you can get it done. I used to play with some friends a while back. There was a basic heist because they were far ahead of the game when I
Yeah.
was, so we only had the first heist available. Where I think the money was like maybe 400,000. It was split between the four of you.
Nothing.
No, maybe more. I don't remember, but maybe it was more. Maybe yeah, it wasn't a million. I don't think that. Maybe it's eight. I don't know. I don't 8. I don't remember, but And then we would. He's like, "This may be the only information you have, but it's super easy, and we can just keep grinding it." So we would grind it for a while until you
Yep.
just have a good amount of money.
Mhm.
And then, but goddamn, shit in that game is fucking ridiculously expensive. And it always gives you like ads on your phone, like, "Oh, a new bunker that costs like $58 million."
Buy this tank for $16 million.
Fucking ridiculous. You can't fucking afford it. You're just like, shit, I barely
No.
can pay my rent. My
That's the
shitty
people who've been
apartment.
paying for or playing for
Yeah, because you can buy
years and
money.
years.
You can buy
Yeah.
like shark cards, like it's just
Exactly.
like credit. So you're like, oh, you bought the $500 million card for like $50. You're like, I'm rich, but
Yep.
fuck, but microtransactions is how it always is. I get it. I mean, if you want to do cool things, if you had the money, why not? Like shit,
Yeah.
I'll burn $100 just to get like $1 billion. Why not?
Exactly. Just make it easier.
And then that way you could put it into other shit and then get money back or something. But
That's a shitty thing about microtransactions like that. They could potentially ruin games. If not for yourself, then for other people. Because it's just like you can just do that. Yeah, buy $1 billion worth of GTA credits, and now I have the stealth bomber, and I'm just gonna go be an asshole and just shoot at people. And,
yeah, buy your way
know.
into it. Things. I mean, I get it. I respect it. But
yeah, it's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. But just should just realize that you're an asshole.
yeah, I think I left off at like level 30 something.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I don't remember. It's been a while. If I re-download it and the data's not there, it's fine. I'll start over. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I like waking up in that apartment that I have in the city. I know exactly which apartment I always buy, and that's the apartment that I get because it's in like central down area, and then you park your car in the garage, and then you go up an elevator to get there. And in this room, it's not bad. It's a small apartment, TV, and then there's just a bong on the table, always there. So every morning when I
think
wake
there's a
up,
bong in every apartment, probably.
well, no, not on the fancy ones because I eventually
yeah.
bought a decent.
I think there
house.
is one somewhere, but you just didn't
Maybe I
find
just
it.
don't see it.
Yeah.
But either way, every morning you just and then you're just like, all right, you do it like 10 times, and then your vision is all this fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right, time to go start my day. It's crazy shit.
I always get the one out in the super north up in San Andreas where Trevor lives. I always get that shitty house up there because
God.
it's interesting.
Yeah, no one will bother
it's a
you.
fun
I
space.
guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck no.
Fuck. My hand's incredibly itchy. Just right about here. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe I'm having a stroke.
Maybe it's
Who
that new
knows?
lotion I got you. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're allergic.
I mean, I've been using it for the past like 4 days, and I've been jacking off. It hasn't been really irritating me since then, but maybe just a mixture of that with the cum, because I don't wash my hands afterwards, because it's that extra bit of sanitation. But maybe that's what's causing it.
Maybe yeah, that's fuck, I didn't want to break. I want to keep going, but goddamn, I just thought that was funny. Yeah, well, I mean, you save it for when you shower,
Yeah, exactly.
So that way you could just clean off everything at once. Why wash your hands? It's
Exactly.
flavor for when you do other things like
Plus,
cook.
in the shower, I can lubricate it a bit and get it moistened so it gets more malleable, and I can rub it all over. So it's not just on my hands; it's on wherever else I want on my body as well.
Right. That way, the pre-lube that you have on there with the cum, it dries. So when you're in the shower, you can just get a good lubrication going already.
Exactly. Plus, around my nipples as well. They get incredibly chafed. Oh, my grandma's out there
Hey.
recycling out. But yeah, especially around my nipples. They get very chafed, very dry in the summertime, which we're coming into, and I start to lactate. and there's a little bit of blood in it if I don't really take care of them. So I got to really watch out for that, just to make sure I don't, bleed out in my sleep, which, it's almost happened a couple times. Thank God there were medics on site, which I had to shell out a hefty sum of money for, but anything to make sure I don't
Well,
die.
I thought the local doctor in town lived across from you.
I mean,
He comes over sometimes to give you a checkup.
he used to live there, but I'm not sure what happened to him.
What do you mean? I saw him the other day at the clinic.
No, he's not there anymore. No. But yeah, I got to kind of deal with that and just do some lotion once in a while. But it's not that big of a deal. But you know what is a big deal?
Shit. Not
Shit,
that.
yes. But Kanye. Kanye is a big deal.
Oh, he's coming back.
Well, have you heard about the school he made? It's not even real recent, but a while ago he made a school. Did you hear about it?
I think so. Something about
Donda
it.
Academy.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, so Kanye has a school, and he teaches classes. It's like some sort of building, whatever. Every day for lunch, he serves the kids sushi. Because
Right.
he's rich, he can afford it. And the building doesn't have any windows. I don't know if you knew this, but there's no windows on the building.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
In fact, I think there's a skylight that doesn't have windows either. So when it rains, water's coming right into this giant building with no windows. I think some of them have some teachers have put up like mesh curtains in their windows to make it, somewhat viable for a teaching scenario. But yeah, a lot of windows in this Donda Academy building, not filled with glass, just wide open to the world and the elements. Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, no, but he's got the money to keep it going, despite any lawsuits
And there's actually kids going to this place?
at least a couple, I'd imagine. At least like two, probably.
2, yeah, but who the fuck, yeah, where did you graduate from? I graduated from Donda Academy. What the fuck is that?
Get out of here! You can't play football here. Get the fuck out of here. But
Jesus.
I think it's also this might be just conjecture, but I think it's also filed as some sort of like
Religious?
some religious institution. So I don't know if it's like actually a school, like in terms of like government paperwork, but
Is it like
yeah, it's,
Scientology?
it might be. It just might be something similar to that. I'm not the most informed on it, but all I know is that Donda Academy is not where I would want to send my potential son/daughter.
But is it public? No, right? It's like a private school?
Yeah, it's like a private school.
Yeah,
Probably
also
got to pay fucking.
only other crazy people with money can get their
I mean,
kids
they're
in
serving
there.
sushi to the kids every day. That
yeah,
lunch budget's
pub-
got to come from fucking somewhere, am I
Public won't
right?
fucking feed it, yeah.
God no. If you got public school sushi,
It's like 7-Eleven sushi at that point.
it would just give you AIDS. Just as soon as you ate it, it would nothing less.
No, you would fucking... It's so raw that when you put it in your mouth, the fish jumps out,
Exactly, and then slaps you and says, "You have AIDS," and it hopples away into the ocean.
Yeah, and you start growing some warts on the side of your lip.
You gotta get some scissors and then just chop them off, and then
Well,
just,
not the warts, the lip. You gotta get rid of the whole lip.
you gotta cut your lips off because they'll grow back eventually. That's what the government doesn't want you to know, is that your lips are the only part of your body that will grow back. So you can definitely cut them off 100% of the time.
Lips and your liver.
That depending. I cut out my liver like a few months ago, and I just got the top like 20% of it growing in, and it's been kind of stagnated there for a while. I'm not sure how much more of it's going to grow in, but I'm hoping it'll come in the next 6.5 months or so. That's what the doctor said, at least.
Well, it takes time,
Yeah, plus it doesn't help that I'm drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels every single night. But, my secondary doctor said that might help, but he's the one who gave me the liver transplant in the first place. So I think he might just be kind of screwing me over to try to get me to get a third liver transplant, which I'm considering, but I'm not quite on board yet fully.
A third? When was the third one? I remember the first one.
When I got the first one, and then, the bottle of Jack Daniels a day, that eventually flushed that one out. So I had to get the second one. And, no one ever told me to stop drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. So I'm just going to keep doing it because I haven't been told not to. But,
No, I don't know.
Well, maybe you should start drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe that'll give your liver more Jack Daniels enzymes, so it can, break down the yeast and the cancers that are building up in your body from the hefty consumption of tequila, which your people love to drink. Well, it's not my fault. You're the ones who make it. You got the agave. We don't have that shit up here. You're the ones who make it. So, it's kind of your fault. But who am I? I'm not the FDA. What do I know about the proper distillation and creation of liquor?
Did you just assume we use agave for every tequila?
That I know. Anyways,
I could.
but yeah, that was my spiel on Dawn Academy.
Well,
Let's see
more
what we
than
got.
just the Academy.
Oh yeah, Caesar, you like video games, right?
No,
You like RPGs, don't you?
no.
Well, there's this one called Baldur's Gate 3.
I've heard about it. It's coming out.
Yeah, did you hear about the intense sex scenes between a man and a bear?
I heard about that. Yeah, I saw it.
It's yeah, a lot of people saw it. Well, they didn't see it, but they saw the cutscene that led to the
Right.
implication that the man was fucking the bear, or was the bear fucking the man?
Well, here's the thing. The man was on the ground, and the bear came up to him. So you could only assume that that bear went down on that man.
Went down on him or went down on him?
Well, the man was laid down on his back with his legs open. As
Well, he
the
was
bear,
kind of on the ground and
well, yeah, but his
leaning
legs
up.
were still open, and then the bear was
Mhm.
coming to him, and then they came in close, and then
Maybe they just kind of docked, which I guess would be easier with the man phallus and a bear phallus, because the bear phallus would be much bigger and able to encapsulate the male phallus in a docking procedure a lot more easily. But we
I just
we
imagine that. That's disgusting.
we didn't really see it. So what I'm assuming is that any sexual act between a man and a woman or a man and a beast, such as a bear, even after ejaculation on both parts, if you're both willing, you'll both keep going in whatever foreplayish fashions you will. So I can only assume that if and when the bear did go down on the man in any sort of fashion, at some point later, the man did also, in fact, go down on the bear, which would only be fair unless you'd be willing to receive a stare from the other
bear with
recipients of
hair.
the town who said that wasn't fair, and then sprayed you with nair, so you had no hair, and you went around bare until you got caught in a snare and died.
Wow.
We'll be right back.
And welcome back.
All right, we're back with Caesar Vega. Caesar, tell us, how did you manage to cope with your mother viciously and horrendously assaulting you for several hours on end before the police could arrive on scene?
Well, I'm kind of used. I was used to it at that point because
Mhm.
it had happened more than once. That wasn't the first occasion when it occurred.
Mm-hmm.
There was I should preface before what I'm about to say by saying that it's been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
That instant was just the moment where I was finally able to get the help I needed, and now I'm not mad at my mother. I can understand why she was doing the things that she was doing. It's not morally right. I understand that, but that woman gave birth to me in this world, and so even though I don't like her, I have to appreciate the fact that I can do what I have with the life that I have run now, and that I'm
Mhm.
free from it. It's
Mhm.
unfortunate, and I wish that nobody else would ever feel this way that I have, and I do not wish it upon anybody else, except for those kids in my basement. But that's another story.
Fair enough.
Right? It's a beautiful thing.
It truly is. Caesar, I have something to tell you.
What? What's that?
The results have come back, and I am the father.
Damn.
I know you didn't want to hear it, son, but it's true. It was me all along. It was always me. I didn't come to your soccer games. I was busy getting drunk with my mistress, and she treated me better than your mother ever could. And that's not something I put on your mother. She was dealing with her own schizophrenic tendencies at the time, which I didn't cater towards or buy her the medication for. So she had to deal with it on her own. What the fuck am I, her caretaker? But I don't blame your mother, even though I do. Every night in my dreams, I wake up and repent for those feelings. But I just had to come out and say it. And I'm not sorry that I left you there on the baseball field that night, and left you to call your mother on the payphone that was 2 miles down the road with what little change you had in your pocket, and you had to borrow the rest from some bum on the street in exchange for some tricky favors. But that was just the law of the land at the time, and I think I'm a better man for it, and I think you're a better man for it, and because of that, I'm out.
It's very unfortunate.
I turned into Shark Tank at the end. Oh boy. Ooh, what is this episode? It's something all right.
I love it. I love doing random things like this. It's funny.
We get to flex our improv muscles, and I think we're doing that. Certainly.
I sure hope so.
Oh yeah, definitely. Caesar, now that we're halfway or so into this episode, how's your week been going?
We're halfway there.
Wow!
Well, this week barely started. It's Tuesday today.
It certainly is.
Very
Record this
interesting.
a bit early, but just it's the way the timeline matched up. By
Oh,
the time you've seen this, our super mega merch video will have dropped, which is pretty great. It's a secular sensation that's sweeping the nation, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yes, please check it out. There's a lot more coming too. Very special things are on the way.
Oh yeah, hopefully by the time you've seen this, you will have seen another thing in which we enjoy some cereal, but we will not speak any further on that, just in case you haven't. But you probably will have by this point. So.
By this point, sure.
Yeah. Boy, that was. I had some of that. That's what was it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What was it? Yeah, I had some of that this morning, and I was.
You still have it?
Oh yeah. I was still in the bag. We got some.
It's so good.
Oh yeah. I poured me a nice bowl, mixed it half and half with that, and some honey bunches of oats. Mixed it all together.
I don't know about that.
It was pretty good. Some honey bunches of oats, not too bad. And I had some slight flashbacks to the video we filmed featuring the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I wasn't.
Was it the same bowl?
No. No, those bowls are all gone now. They're deep in the pits of hell where they belong. I use one of the bowls that I have personally, but it was pretty good bowl cereal that
Pretty good bowl cereal.
Yeah, pretty good bowl of cereal that did not quite remind me of the hell that I faced on the planes of video recording. But those thoughts still linger in the back of my mind and plague me every waking moment, and I have to suppress them with every ounce of my being constantly. But that's just the price you got to pay.
So where did it start?
It all started when I was born. I vividly remember coming out of my mother's womb and seeing her labial curtains separate to allow space for my head to go through. And I came through and I saw the doctors there, and they said, "Ew, what the fuck is this?" And they slapped me a little bit, which is understandable, given the way I looked at the time.
Right.
And then they pulled me out, slipped the umbilical cord. And then my mother said, "That's not a child, that's a demon." And the doctor said, "Well, with that, ma'am, I can agree." And they promptly took me to an exorcist who performed an exorcism and splashed holy water on me, at which point the demon was thus removed from me. And I was able to return into my mother's womb for an additional 2.5 months of incubation, so I could fully form without the demon DNA being hidden deep within me.
Deep within me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I can give you a prescription for some Oxycontin. I think that might help.
Please.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
80 milligrams.
Can you do anything about this? Anything about this? That's what I'm mainly worried about right here.
I know a guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you're interested. But
I might be interested.
Wow. It's going to be a little extra.
Well, I can trade him this prescription of Oxycontin for the procedure.
No. I mean, extra.
Well, this face is good for something. It won't be for long, but, for the time being.
I mean, extra.
And we're back.
Hello.
So we started a new Let's Play. By the time you're seeing this, we started a new Let's Play on Mondays.
Right.
Yeah.
But nobody knows about that yet.
Well, they will by the time they're seeing this. Yes. Yeah, because the other one's coming out this Friday, and this one's coming out next Friday, which will be the Monday that you've seen it. Yeah, we're playing The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa, which is an incredible fighting indie game, which we both love. Caesar, tell me about it, since you're the one playing it.
Well, I started playing the game because you told me about it a while back, and then I looked up some stuff about it. There wasn't too much on it at the moment because when it just came out, it doesn't have, I think, the crowd that it does now because it's pretty well-known indie game by this point at least. It's been out for a few years.
In the year of our Lord 2023.
Right. And the first time I played it through, it was very interesting because I had no idea what was going on because it just throws you into it. So you have to figure out how do things work and then what goes on when. And you're in school, so you have to figure out your schedule, other social things like friends, studying, group activities, a lot of things that you have to balance evenly. And the way you said it best, I think in the video when we recorded it, that or maybe personally, I don't remember. It's a beat 'em up slice of life. So
Yeah.
it's very beautiful game. It's all pixels too. So if you like Minecraft, you won't like this one.
Oh yeah, it's an incredible game. I don't know if there's many beat 'em ups that are in this type of style. That's like story and world based, where you like continue in the same world and go to different areas. Because most beat 'em ups, like Turtles in Time, whatever the fuck, you go through a stage, you beat up the fucking enemies, you fight a boss, you go to the next stage, whatever. This is like we said, a slice of life, where it's kind of like Sims ish, where you're living your Japanese high school life, going to school, doing fucking classes on your spare time, getting money, however the fuck, beating up other rival school members, selling their bags to uh pawnbroker that you can't run to for some reason because you can't run when you're holding a bag, which is kind of ridiculous, honestly.
A little bit. That's what. But I mean, it's not perfect, but you do what you can.
Oh yeah,
But can
definitely.
you help me set my alarm? I don't think this clock works.
Oh yeah, you need a 1.21 gigawatt battery for that clock there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna run you a hefty price. It's gonna be another OxyContin subscription.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Put that shit on. Look fucking professional when you're in the office.
What?
Look at yourself. What are you, drunk? You drinking in the office? You piece of shit. That's my job, huh? Get the yeah. Take a big old fucking you.
It's not water.
You dirty alky. You're despicable. You sicken me. I'm gonna call the fucking gaming commission board on your ass and get your license revoked if you don't write me that goddamn subscription. Is that prescription?
Yeah, who's the drunk one now?
It's me. I've had 3 cocktails before this point, but that's besides the point.
I think you had an edible.
Did also have one of those. And we've also smoked quite a few
Is it
bowls.
kicking?
Not quite yet, but we'll give it another hour or so and see what happens.
Shit. Fuck it. I was gonna do something. Never mind.
See if I can. Fucking, you gotta push.
Nah, fuck it. No, it's fine.
Don't keep
It's fine.
Cut the bit. Cut
Cut the bit. Oh God, Jesus, this is a rape blanket in there.
Oh yeah, let's see what we got in here. You know what is in here is some we have.
What the fuck is that?
Mad-Libs. Do you want to do Mad-Libs live on the podcast?
Sure.
I'll be right back with a pencil.
Mad-Lib. Let me check this out.
Find one you want. Don't read it, but just find the title.
Oh, they're all full. Okay, no, here we'll
we'll
do this one that's not full.
Also do doubles. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Gettysburg Address.
Okay, cool. Give me that. Don't read it. Okay. Give me that.
I didn't read it. I read the title. What was about it?
All right. Title is the Gettysburg Address. Caesar.
That's what I just fucking said.
Give me a plural noun.
Plural is multiple, right?
Yeah, so like dogs,
flowers.
Flowers, okay.
Yeah, because singular is just the one. I know that.
Flowers. Okay, give me a noun.
That's a person, place, or thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Give me an adjective.
Throwing.
No, that's an adverb.
That's an adverb.
That's
Adjective is
a
descriptive,
verb, really.
right?
Adjective is descriptive. You fucking retard.
Hey man, I don't have an English degree. Shit, I didn't even go to school.
Exactly.
Elegant.
Oh, nice. It's a 5-letter word. Elegant. Give me another plural noun.
7 letters.
Yeah, give me another plural noun.
Pineapples.
Pineapples. Give me another adjective.
Stripe. Silly.
Silly. Give me a noun.
Dominican.
Dominican. Give me an adjective.
Graceful.
Graceful. Give me a famous person.
Celine, no. Uh, um, Bobby Kelly.
All right. Bobby Kelly. Give me a plural noun.
Uh, Home.
Holmes.
Holmes, yeah.
All right. Give me a noun.
Pool.
It's going to be a very basic Mad-Libs, but here we go. So, the Gettysburg Address. 7 years ago, our flowers brought forth on this Wisconsin an elegant nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all pineapples are created silly. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that Dominican or any Dominican so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the graceful task remaining before us, so that this nation, under Bobby Kelly, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that in that government of the homes, by the homes, and for the homes, shall not perish from the pool.
It's not too bad.
All right, let's
I'll do one.
Here we go. Relatives. I'll give you a real
All
Mad-Libs. Here
hey,
we
what
go.
was wrong with mine? I thought the Dominican part was funny.
That part was good. Do you mind if I take a hit, poor favor?
Go for it. You're not sick anymore, so.
Exactly.
Alrighty, Nick. This is relatives, so give me an adjective.
Fugly.
God, I haven't written it with a pencil in a while. Fugly,
Same.
is that one G or two?
It's ugly with an F at the beginning.
Okay.
Fugly. Yeah, fucking ugly.
Alrighty, give me an adjective.
Slutty.
Alrighty, give me a noun.
AIDS.
Alright.
That was the first noun I wanted to put down.
Give me a noun.
A noun? Gingivitis. Got this one in the bag.
Now give me another noun.
Africa.
Did you bless the rains?
Oh yeah, I certainly did.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. Give me penises.
Give me a part of the body.
Part of the body? Well, I already did penises. So, give me navel. I think that's I'm pretty sure that's your belly button. Is your navel?
Yeah. Give me a plural noun.
Plural noun. It's gonna have to be cars.
The movie?
A movie?
No. I mean the movie because you said cars.
Oh no, just cars.
Yeah. Give me a type of food.
Type of food? Shit.
That's certainly somebody's type.
Someone needs shit out there in the world.
A noun?
A noun? I could go shit again, but I won't. I'll go with a noun. Weed.
You already took a hit? All right.
I did, yeah.
A holiday.
A holiday? Ooh, no, not 420. Earth Day.
And the last one, a type of bird.
A type of bird? Blue-footed booby. All right.
Blue-footed booby?
Blue-footed booby. All right.
All right, Nick. Here's
See
the
what we
Mad-Lib
got.
relatives.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fugly explanation of what relatives are. If you don't know, you're probably, if you don't know, you are probably slutty. Parents consist of one mother and one AIDS. Mothers are always saying, go comb your gingivitis or stop picking on your Africa. Brothers and sisters are called penises.
Well,
And they are often a pain in the navel.
Mm.
Grandfathers and grandmothers are your parents' cars. They will buy you shit when your mother says you can't have any.
That's true.
And on to someone who is married to your weed.
Kind of. Some people buy weed from their uncles.
Relatives only get together on Thanksgiving or Earth Day to eat a big blue-footed booby.
All right.
Do we really need relatives? I doubt it.
Oh man, that was great. I used to love doing Mad-Libs with my cousins when we were super young. We were just bored. We were both here on the same days. If we weren't playing like pretend or playing superheroes, we'd do dumb Mad-Libs and do shit like that.
You did this with Raymond?
Oh yeah, if you look through all those early ones that are done, that's all me and Raymond or me and my cousin Jasmine. Let's read some of those actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's read one of those. Find a random one that's done and read it. If it's in
here we go.
if it's in good writing, it's probably my cousin Jasmine.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful writing.
All right, cool.
It's writing I can actually read.
Cool. What's it called? Take me through the
it's
story.
Well, it's kind of cursive, so hopefully I can read it writing. But
Don't
it
me to
says,
read it?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. It says hothead.
Okay.
This is a really crazy horror film because the heroine is a little 72-year-old played by Lois Griffin, who is the granddaughter of the famous old-time poop. Peter Griffin in this picture. Peter Griffin in this picture. She can start fires by sending ugly vibrations out of disgusting parts of her little brain. She sets houses on fire and automobiles. She sets houses on fire and automobiles and tows and burns down several bras. Then men from the Defense Department come and want to use her as a secret military underwear. They tell her if she helps them, they will give her a new platypus to play with.
Okay.
But she's too busy petting down. The fuck does that say? Petting down.
I
don't know what the fuck.
It's a city. Weberville? It looks like it says Weberville. But she is too busy petting down a Weberville in French frying Gibby. Is from iCarly.
Okay.
It all comes to an end when she gives up starting fires and decides to grow up and become a hooker.
Nice.
Oh God, let's read one more, just for the kiddies out there.
Just for the kiddies who love Mad-Libs.
I'm gonna skip a couple pages forward. Not looking really. We're gonna go to. Oh, that one's not done yet. That one's not done yet either. Fuck, these aren't done yet. Here we go.
Nice.
Monster. I can tell I wrote this one. Monster movie quiz number 2.
Oh, all right.
Question: did Daniel Tosh ever appear in a creepy movie?
Maybe.
Answer: yes, it was called Arsenic in Old Rackets. It was about 2 elderly telephones who kept killing Asians.
Jesus.
And burying them in the cellar. It was actually more of a comedy than a chivalrous film. Question: what was Mr. Rogers' favorite role? Answer: the part of the hilarious mummy in the famous movie called Explosions.
All right.
Quite an interesting middle answer.
Yeah.
We have other Mad-Libs books. Do you want to go through this one now?
Yeah, I'll read one from here.
This is the Mad-Libs episode.
All righty.
Oh, Christ.
Might as well, right?
Oh, man, this is hilarious.
All right, here's one.
Nice. What's this one? I think this is Halloween ones. What's the front of it?
It's called Contest.
This
is...
No, it's just silly ones, I think. Yeah.
Goofy Mad-Libs.
Goofy Mad-Libs.
Fuck, is this a drawing? Butt prostitute face. You guys drew something.
What?
Yeah, there's a weird face. You guys drew on the face. There's like somebody pointing a gun at it. There's a little very odd.
All right, cool.
Alrighty, so here we go. Contest.
Contest.
Yeah, this is the Mad-Lib contest.
Now
is your chance to enter this slutty contest. Anyone, and we mean anyone, can enter this sexy contest. Just follow these crazy rules. Write down in 1675. Write down. Let me read that again. Write down in 1,675 words or less why you think that Travis Pastrana should be elected Dam of the Year. Remember, he does not know that you think so slowly of him or her. Of him, my bad. First prize will be a deluxe 3-speed farted. plus a year's supply of light bulbs. Second prize is a 21-foot coffee table, and the third
It's
prize is
not
the
bad.
color poop, plus a set of
Wait,
jugs.
what? The color poop?
Yeah, third prize is the full colored poop, plus a set of jugs. Each,
Plus a full set of jugs.
each entry must be accompanied by a stamped, self-addressed fishing pole. Decision of the fat babies will be announced in 15 BC and will be final. In the event of a tie, duplicate bras will be awarded.
Okay.
It's an interesting contest.
Oh my. Damn, I was hilarious as a child. Oh my god. Give me one to read. I'm going to go through one. Oh me, oh my.
None of these are empty. They're all full, I think, in this one.
Okay, cool. Okay, random page. You. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, good. Golly. This one's called The Amazing Randy.
I bet he's amazing.
Recently on TV, I saw an amazing magician and escape artist. Both of his kids were laced up in a straitjacket, and he was suspended by a bathroom 60 feet in the air over a busy dog, and he escaped. A man who can do that must be a real cat. I saw a magician once who put a lion in a purse and then waved his magic clock and made it disappear. I wanted to say cock, but I wouldn't have said cock.
Yeah.
It's clock. I saw another pretty magician who sawed a beautiful house in half right on stage. If you practice hard, there are several sunny magic tricks you can learn to do. For instance, you can learn how to take a glass of vodka and turn it into cran apple. Or you can wave a dark wand in the air and make it turn into a red lamp. All you have to do is memorize the secret magic word, laugh. That one kind of fucking sucked.
That kind of fucking sucks.
All right, here we go. Here's another one that I did because it's my cousin's writing, so I know she asked me. What to do when you have a cold? I could have used this about a fucking week ago.
About a week ago.
Oh, you can always tell when you're getting a cold because your boob will feel stuffy and you will have a wiener ache.
My God.
This is already better.
And you'll have a wiener and what?
You can always tell when you're getting a cold because your boob will feel stuffy and you will have a wiener ache.
God. I mean, yeah, body aches and pains, I guess.
The first thing to do is take a couple of buttocks, then get into your hooker and rest and drink plenty of pee.
Oh, God.
Sometimes it's fun being sick. Food is brought to you on a prostitute so you can eat and watch TV, and your temperature is taken by putting an apple in your pool. If the temperature goes over 65 degrees, a doctor should be called. He will thump you on the potato salad and say, "Move it, old grandpa." Then he will ask you what porta potty you ate the night before and x-ray your stomach. Finally, he will give you gross advice on how to get well. If you do just what he says, you'll feel grimy in no time at all.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Damn, I was a hilarious fucking 9-year-old.
Well, I think the other book was funnier, but this one's not too bad.
It all depends, you know. It depends on who was reciting the libs and who was writing it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh my fucking God. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have AIDS. Anyways, damn. I haven't looked at those in a while. Fuck, Mad-Libs are so fun. We could do a video on that one day. Just writing Mad-Libs. That could be fun. Who does the best Mad-Lib? Fuck. That could be a fun video.
You guys can decide who would win.
Oh, yeah, it's incredibly true. We could do that.
We can do a short announcing who won. And
yeah, very true. And the loser could get the other person's nutsack in their mouth.
Yeah. Wow. That's a regular Saturday night for the boys. Yeah.
Yeah, boys. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Give me your fucking. Oh. Give me your fucking.
And we're back.
And we're back. So I think it's time to get around to some music recommendations. Caesar, do you have anything lined up?
Yes, sir. I always got something lined up.
Well, except for last time.
Well, I've been doing this because I haven't listened to this band in a while.
Nice.
But I've been listening to some Linkin Park.
Nice. Good
yeah,
shit.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Earlier today, I was listening to something.
Since I last saw you.
And Linkin Park did an album with like a rapper at some point, right? I'm pretty sure they did because they said Linkin
Like,
Park and someone else.
oh
So
yeah,
they
yeah,
did an
yeah.
album together. It was them and some rapper. I don't remember. I'll put it up right here if I can find it. But yeah. But what are you gonna recommend?
Uh,
Nice, hot.
excuse me, spaghetti. I'm going to recommend actually their first album,
Which one's that one?
Carnage. I can't remember the name. I'll
Fucking
send you
fine now.
It'll be right here. It's
No,
very
if it's called Carnage, I'll like them.
yeah. It's a very good album. I enjoyed it a lot.
Nice.
And then I listened to some of their other hits that I liked before, like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the end,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
one thing.
Don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's the only album I know. It's one with like the army guy on the front of it running.
Yeah, that's
the
a good
only
album.
Yeah, but I guess
think-
all their albums are good. I just don't know all the music
Right.
off them. You know.
Of course. And then Shadow of the Day, that's a good one that I like too.
Psh, I probably heard a song or two. but I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That's it for me.
All right. I'm gonna recommend Ozzy Osbourne.
Ooh.
Off his solo. Hell yeah! Off his solo album Blizzard of Oz, the track Mr. Crowley. It's a very very nice song, very well paced through. Got some good riffs on it. Good lyrics. Mr. Crowley, burr, burr, burr. It's a good song. It's a pretty solid song. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, that'll be it for me.
Guys, we're going to cut this a little short today since your boys are going out to go to do some stand up.
Oh yeah, by the point you've seen this, you'll probably have seen some of the shorts we've Caesar's put out from the stand up we did today. Hopefully, it's a good set. I feel somewhat confident in my set. It's a bit different than the ones I've done in the past, so I hope that shows through and it's a bit good. Your set's pretty fucking solid, so
I don't know. I mean, we'll find out.
I mean, all
People like racist jokes.
yeah, I got one of those too. But yeah, all our shorts of the comedy do well, and I think that's just because people just like comedy and people like bad comedy. So either way,
we lean more towards bad comedy though.
yeah,
We're not good.
Yeah, no. So some of our jokes are decent, but few and far between. But we hope you enjoyed them. We hope you also leave a like,
comment,
and a subscription if you want to see more of this shit in the future. God knows why you would want to, but Satan knows exactly why you would want to. And fuck that guy. Satan knows it's cool. They don't like gays in heaven, and gays are the coolest people of all. Come on. I mean, come on.
Yeah, God hates flags.
Yeah, he certainly does. You know what else he hates? He hates fucking... And with that, we'll see you next time in a maybe interesting location for number 50.
Oh,
We'll
who's to
see you
say?
there.